Hi and welcome to the channel where we do a little bit of tarot, a little bit of other messages, and maybe, well, we try and keep it to that, but you never know. Maybe some distractions, because that's what seems to be happening. All right, so get some more into this good energy. All right, so I did start, I pulled a Psalm card already just to kind of get the feel of the reading. Actually, I was getting some messages when I sat down to do this, when I first lit the sage to kind of clear the energy. And it was getting to know your roots, know yourself, and being centered. Going inward, really tapping into those things that, like, pay attention to what your body's telling you. Do you feel good? Is this feeling good? Does it give you more energy? Whether it be, the people that you're hanging around or the activity that you're doing. Like, how do you feel? I mean, some things we got to do, and it is draining. Like, maybe you got a 9 to 5, you're just not happy with that. I don't know. But when you're making the choice, when you have a choice and you're doing something, like, where are you at? Tap in. Could you be doing something better with your time? Could you be spending time with better people? Not to be rude, but better for you, I should say. Not maybe better people, but better people for you. That, give back to you in some way. And it's funny, I was talking to my roommate earlier, and we were talking about value and being around those that bring value to your life. And I'm not saying this to, in some type of way, insinuate that, you really need to have people around you that, match your energy. You're all this. That's not kind of where I'm going with this. But what the feel that I'm getting is whoever I'm speaking to, you, or, if this is resonating, if you are on this channel, this is probably for you. So just take it, if it resonates with you. But you seem to be somebody who brings a lot of value to your relationships or your work environment. Like, you offer a lot, you give a lot, you bring something to the table. Like, when you're not there or when you don't go hang out, like, something is missing from the environment and people feel it. It's like, that's what adding value is. So like, oh, I wish so-and-so was here, or if so-and-so was here, things could go more smoothly. And that's what I'm talking about. So these people that are in your life right now, like, are they, when they're gone, do you feel that sense of, God, I really miss him. If they were here, things would be easier? Or do you feel relief? Is there some sort of, now I can just relax. I can just be myself. Like, really check in with yourself. And know who you are. Know what you bring to the table. I mean, if you have to, make a little list of, like, you know what, this is what I bring to a relationship. This is what, sorry, this is bothering me. Yeah, check in with yourself. I mean, who are you and what do you bring to the table? And I'll tell you, if you're kind of, if this isn't really resonating for you, but you're just kind of on here being nosy, you know who you are. You ain't trying to work on yourself, that kind of thing. And well, this is for you. Check in with yourself. What are you bringing to the table? Why should somebody keep you around? I'm not feeling any bad vibes out there right now, at least that are watching. But I don't know what side you're on. Are you the one that's allowing some of these energies to come in and just take, or are you the taker? So this goes for both of you. Know yourself. What are you bringing? What do you want to change? Do you want to be that person that when you leave the room, someone's like, oh God, relief. I couldn't wait for them to get out of here. That would suck. It's never a good feeling, right? Okay. So check yourself. You know, and what can you do differently? But the more you tap into yourself, the more you know yourself, the more that you know this, the more you can start setting your intention of, you know what? How do I put this? It's like a mirroring. It's like, you ever notice that when you're in a bad mood or you're fucking rushed, excuse my language, when you're rushed to go somewhere, like you get every motherfucking idiot in front of you doing like 40 miles an hour on the freeway, and it's only when you're in a rush. Or if you're in a bad mood, your freaking sleeve or your belt loop or something gets caught on every damn doorknob that you wear. I'm telling you, it's energetic. So how are you feeling? Are you feeling good? The better you feel, that's the kind of energy you're going to bring in. If you're having if you're in a shit mood, or you're just being all negative, negative Nancy, I don't know, maybe your name is Nancy, you're going to attract that energy. So tap into yourself. Who do you want to be? Who do you want around you? And who are you? What do you bring to the table? Are people matching your energies? Are you matching their energy? Goes both ways. And I'll tell you, the Psalm card that I did pull, which kind of ties in with the getting to know yourself and being centered, was, you know what? Light invites light, and darkness invites darkness. And it was the Psalm card 112:4. I don't know where the camera is on this thing. I never do. As your light increases, you will be drawn to brighter lights, and they to you. At times you will shine more brightly than them, and at other times they will shine more brightly than you. You will take turns illuminating one another's path, which is one of the hallmarks of spiritual friendship. You have seen brighter days, but don't despair. Reach out to a bright light, through whom the light of lights will disperse the dark clouds overhead, so you can once again see the path before you. What this tells me is that you are in a spot where you are giving more than you're getting back. Maybe you don't know how to get out of this situation, or change the energy, or you're just kind of feeling stuck. Or maybe you're just stagnant in something that you're doing, but there is a lack of momentum. All right, let's see. Let me move this. Lack of momentum. All right, we'll go for... landscapes. Stagnant energy. Yeah, there are definitely two energies here on both sides. So please take what resonates. Like, only you know where your journey is at. Only you know whether you still have work to do on yourself, or whether you're somebody that has been working on yourself. But either way, it's like they're both stuck. One is stuck in this repeated cycle of For some of you, when you're stuck in this repeating cycle of you're just kind of doing the same shit over and over. It's like you've loop. Something about how you were brought up, what you learned. You're just continuing this loop. And I almost feel like God is saying to you, showing you, putting people in your life or situations or songs. I mean, you're getting talked to and you're not listening. It's like you hear it, but you don't want to hear it. It's like the one half of you is like, help me. But then the other part of you is like, okay, I want help, but I'm not willing to put in the work. So, if that resonates with you. Sorry, honey, but it requires work in order for you to get what you want. And I'm not talking about that quick fix, instant gratification, because I believe you've had a lot of that. And how's that going for you? I mean, you're here watching this, and the energy that I'm feeling isn't very good. So maybe you want to reconsider ignoring the voice of God. I don't know, it's just a thought. I know I was going to pull cards and then I just kept going on and on. But for the other half of you that have been doing the work, and I don't even know if it's half. I mean, like I said, take this if it resonates. Only you know your journey. Only you know where you're at. I mean, don't force it to fit to make yourself feel better in your life. I mean, you're here because you want some growth, right? You're here because you want some answers. You're looking for something. Or maybe you're just here trolling to, put in your 2 cents. By all means, go ahead. But I mean, you're here, and there are no accidents. So there's a message in here for you. And if you're here, you're searching for something. You're searching for something. You're looking for something. So, I mean, don't lie to yourself. You know which half, which side of the coin you're on? Heads or tails? Are you? I just got a really funny visual of those of you that are in your head and those of you that are in your ass. I'm just saying. I don't know, maybe some of you, yeah, this is definitely 2 different energies here. Let's pull for, I didn't even finish my sentence. Can I finish? I mean, I'm sure Spirit already heard my thought. They know where I was going. But for the collective, we're going to pull for those of you who have been doing the work, who are in a good place, that just need some either guidance or maybe not guidance, just confirmation. I don't know what you need. What does the collective need? And maybe we'll pull for the rest of you. I don't know. I almost feel like, why put in the energy if you're not going to put in the energy? Why tap into that? Why waste Spirit's time? Because you're definitely going to take it. And you're not going to do all of that. We're not pulling for you anyway. I keep going back and forth. I'm sorry. I hope y'all can catch up. Like I said, take what resonates. I kind of feel like I'm all over the place right now, or maybe that's just how my readings are. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm hearing, obviously it's a fish. Reminds me of Dory. Not quite a Dory, but I just hear, just keep swimming. And I feel like when she was saying that, wasn't she looking for Nemo with the dad or something? No, they were going into the darkness. Just keep swimming. There's something relevant right here. Sorry while I try and piece it together. Maybe you feel like you're in the dark. You're in the dark. Things have not been illuminated yet. You're feeling stuck, but you're not. Just keep swimming. You continue to do the work. I know you're feeling stuck, stagnant, like things aren't moving. Maybe you're not seeing and I feel like I've done another reading like this. I know. I digress. You're not stuck. It just feels like it. There's like a lull in the energy right now, but that's okay. Because it's not that it's not that you're not doing work. It's just you can't always be on that level of epiphanies and just ride that all. You will get exhausted. So just take some time and let stuff process. And I'm hearing things will sort themselves out. Keep doing the work. It is not a quick fix like these other fools are after 24/7. Yours is for the long, it's the long haul. Just keep swimming. Swimming. The things that you're doing now are for the long run. It's not going to be instant gratification, like you don't want that anyway. You want something that sustains. And whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on, I know it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere right now, but it will. It is, just keep pushing through it. Spirit saying, don't give up on yourself. You might have to give up on going back to know yourself, being centered, getting to know your roots. It's something about whatever you're doing is tied to your roots. It's tied to your ancestral line. I don't know, maybe it's a spiritual gift. Maybe it's and I've been getting that a lot. I think it's just this year. I don't know. And something about, once again, going back to light brings light. Darkness brings darkness. You need to stay in that high vibration. You need to do stuff that puts you in a space that, so maybe during this lull, maybe, business isn't rolling in like you want it to. And you're just like, don't let that pressure, that sense of urgency bring you down. Don't let it lower your vibration. Do something else. Maybe you haven't got, the income that you want or whatever. You know what? Hikes are free. Get out in nature. Go to a park. Take your kids out somewhere. Make a lunch, have a picnic. Do something that just makes you feel good. It's important to stay in that high vibe, because the high vibe attracts high vibe. You're just in a good spot. You're in a good spot. So just keep swimming. Is that all from this deck? Am I? Okay, we're going back to you other ones. I can feel the shift in the energy. The ones that, don't want to do the work. You just want an easy answer, an easy fix. All right, I'll give you this card. What do we got? The High Priestess. Okay, we got the Owl. So I don't know, maybe the Owl resonates for some of y'all. We got water. We got darkness. Oh, you're not going to like hearing this, and it's probably what you've been avoiding while you haven't been doing the work. I am going to just look up owl really quick. Because owl... I need chapstick. My lips are so dry. Wisdom, power, spiritual awakening. Seeing an owl is a sure sign of omen in the barn. All right, for those of you who don't want to do the work and keep looking for these quick fixes that I'm hearing will get you put in a hospital. I don't know what y'all doing. Maybe it feels really good in the moment, but I'm feeling, I don't know, party lifestyle. Y'all trying to numb the pain with, you know, substances or people maybe. Be careful, it can put you in a hospital. Yeah, wisdom, power, spiritual awakening. Okay, so what God has been trying to tell y'all that don't want to do the work is that you need to do the work because, I mean, they're trying to get you. Look, Spirit knows what your heart wants. They know what your spirit needs. They know what your heart needs. Your higher self knows all this too, and they're all trying to get you on track, and you are not listening. What you need to do is see all that water, the pouring, that's emotion. You need to go through that emotion. You need to feel, you need to repent. And I'm not talking like the biblical, like go to confession. I mean, you could. It helps to talk it out, you know, I guess. But it's more of, yeah, it is a confession. But I'm not talking about in a religious sense. So I don't, you know, if you want to go to church, go ahead. But honestly, maybe you need to just admit your faults to the people that you've done wrong. What I'm getting is there's just, you're not doing the work because your ego, you've built up this facade for yourself. And I'm going to tell you right now, the facade that you think that you've built, the way you think people see you, that's not how they see you. They're in your face telling you what you need to hear, what you want to hear, because they don't want to deal with you. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm being so mean right now. I don't. I'm all about light and love. I don't know, but somebody needs to hear this. They're telling you what you want to hear, and they're in your face, being nice, smile, smile. The minute that you leave, they're feeling relief. They're like, thank fuck, he's gone, she's gone. I didn't want to deal with them anymore. They're too much. They freaking drain me. It's just a lot of energy. And maybe if you just got real, and it's like you need an ego death. You need an ego death. Which means you need to, I'm hearing, go, do the steps. Do the steps. I'm familiar with the steps. However, I've never actually gone to a meeting or a group like that. So I don't know. But yeah, it has to do with, you know, substance abuse of some sort. Maybe you need to go find yourself a meeting, get yourself checked in, get yourself some support, and follow the steps, because going through those steps are really going to help you get to that place where you can start healing, because you're not healing right now. And you know, I'm going to tell you, I heard this phrase once, or this poem, or this quote, or something. It was on like a book. I don't know. Maybe it was the title of a book. But I think it was just a little short poem. It said, "Youth the blunder, Adulthood is struggle, old age regret. I must have read it when I was like in my early teens. And it was that last sentence that changed my life. Old age regret. And I said to myself, I never want to get to a place where it's too late, where I just look back and I have regret. Because there are things in life that, you know, like a bucket list, things that you want to do, that you can do pretty much at any time. Like you can push some shit off till whenever, but there's things that are time sensitive. And whatever you got going on in your life, the things that are bothering you, the things that you need to make amends for, I don't know, maybe it's reconnecting with somebody that you did so sour, or maybe it's like family members that you need to make amends with because they're sick or something. I'm hearing Alanis Morissette now. Isn't it ironic? Was it won the lottery and died the next day? Like, yeah, that would suck. Or meeting meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. Or maybe meeting the woman of your dreams and meeting her beautiful husband. Like, there's time. There's a time. There's a sense of time. Timing. And a sense of urgency. And God's like, knock, knock. I mean, I don't even think y'all can turn on the radio or the TV without being reminded that you need to do something. So I'm going to end it there. For those of y'all who are dealing with this person that's just not opening their eyes, look, and there's sirens. There is a sense of urgency. If you want a confirmation, that's my confirmation for let's go. Move out the way or let's go. So, you know, as I was saying, I'm going to wrap it up. You just need to stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin. I'm not going there. The image and the style that she used, I can't stop. That was Spirit, by the way. Stop what you're doing, because they will ruin. You're going to have a tower moment one way or the other. If you don't know what that means your life is going to drastically shift one way or the other. So you can either take the reins and direct it in a place of, you know, out of a place of love and have some sort of, you know, grow a pair and just take hold of your life. Spirit is here to help you. Or you can just let Spirit move shit for you. And yeah, you'll be living that last phrase of that quote that I won't repeat because I don't like it. It's like a dirty little sentence. Who wants to feel regrets? I don't. But anyway, if you're this person that has been doing the work, keep going. Just keep swimming. I'm sorry that this other energy took over, but apparently they needed this more because you're on the right path and you're doing good. And, you know, for you others, I got much love for you too, because you're about to be in for like the fight of your life, the fight for your soul. And I hate to be so dramatic, but the things that you're doing, people, places, things, and some of you got kids, snap out of it, because the time is not now for you to be doing that shit. All right. So I'm sending y'all tons of love and good energy and good vibes and good luck on your journey. And till next time, I love you.